Guys, for the IB diploma test, you need to know a bunch of terms. So for the first set, under System Design Basics, components of a computer system, you need to know the precise meaning of these terms. So hardware, software, peripheral, network, and human resources. This means you need to pretty much know this stuff verbatim here, what it says. Okay, so the first term, computer hardware. So you could think of it as literally being something hard, something that you can touch with your hands. So computer hardware refers to the physical elements of a computer. For example, the screen, the central processing unit, the tower if it's a desktop, the laptop case if it's a desktop. And they have some pictures of some other things that we'll have some more detail on in some other videos. So this would be a fan that would be inside a desktop. Here's a CPU. This is a CD optical disc or a DVD. This is a hard drive here. So at any rate, physical elements of a computer system. Okay, versus software. So software you can't touch. So back in the old days, you don't really hear about this too much now anymore, but you used to say hard copy when you meant, hey, print me a hard copy. Maybe sometimes you still hear that. You mean, hey, print me a piece of paper, an actual piece of paper. Versus soft copy, which means it just exists on the computer. Software, according to IB, a series of instructions that can be understood by a CPU. These instructions guide the CPU to perform specific operations. Software is composed of both programs and data. So again, you need to know that verbatim. So obviously something like Microsoft Word, Safari, Google Chrome, that's software. Mac OS X, Windows, that's all software. But remember, in their definition, comprised of both programs and data. Okay, so next we have three more definitions. Peripheral device. So this is any auxiliary device that can communicate and work with a computer. For example, input-output devices, printers, etc. So a peripheral device extends the capabilities of the computer system it is connected to. So the peripheral is not a core essential part of the computer. You could think of it, so a word you'll hear a lot in computing is host, H-O-S-T. So the computer is the host device. It's like a hotel. It takes in guests, like the other things are attached to it. So a classic thing, right, would be a printer, but also a keyboard, a mouse. If you have a scanner, I'm speaking into a microphone right now that looks like this, right? Hello? So all of those are peripherals, which is an auxiliary device connected to my computer. Okay, next, a computer network. So this is a set of computer systems that are interconnected and share resources as well as data. For example, a local area network, a wide area network, etc. So an example would be the computer lab that you find in most computer classrooms. Those are on a network. They're interconnected. And primarily, like say in our classroom, that means that a system administrator or even someone downtown at Chicago Public Schools could, if they know the barcode on the computer, take that computer over and actually operate that computer from downtown. So again, the key thing that you need to know, a set of computer systems that are interconnected and share resources as well as data. Don't forget that data piece. Finally, what are human resources? So those are people who are used or could be used in an organization, business, or economy. So a characteristics of how the IB curriculum works, you kind of think of how these systems interact in business and education environments with people. So you could have programmers, you could have test people that test to see if your software is working right. You could have end users. You could have customer service people that take orders and need to use the system, etc. So all those would be under human resources. Okay, that's it.